Icardi into Borja Valero, who's been phenomenal in this game. He finds Ivan Perisic. Perisic shoots. Oh my god, Ivan Perisic with so far the best goal of this series. We've got ourselves a corner. Can we make it 2-0 from this corner? Icardi with a bullet header and he scored. Mauro Icardi just loves scoring against AC Milan. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another one of these Inter Milan career mode episodes, and today's episode is a big one as well, as we have a huge game against Napoli away from home, who are second in the league. Last episode, of course, we managed to thrash AC Milan 5-1. Now another big game against Napoli. Can we come through? We're also going to be having a look at the squad, the squad report, and just seeing how our players are doing. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on this video. 400 likes would be absolutely incredible. And make sure to subscribe if you are new around here. At the time of me recording this, it's the 24th of December, which is of course Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas to all of you guys that celebrate Christmas and follow the channel. And yeah, let's just move on. Also, a bit of good news for you guys. I'm going to start uploading daily for the next couple of weeks and just see how things go. And also, a lot of new content is coming to the channel. We are going to be starting off with Season 3 with Barcelona. And the My Player series should begin within the next couple of days. So, a lot of content going to the channel. Maybe double uploads, but daily uploads for sure. I'm going to try my best to get that out for you guys. As I said, big games in this video. Napoli, Sampdoria, who are 4th in the league, and they've made some good signings, so it might prove to be a big game against them. And also a game against Hellas Verona, which we will be simming. In this episode, it's a bit of a shorter one compared to last one. Only 3 games in this one because I didn't really have the time to record a full episode today because I was working on other stuff. But yeah, 3 games in today's episode. Hopefully things will go our way. Player of the episode goes to Mauro Icardi for the 2nd time in this series. 4 goals, 2 assists, a brace against AC Milan. I think he deserved to win this award. He was sensational in that previous episode. Let's hope he can continue his scoring record for us. Today's press conference doesn't feature face cam because I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. So it was faster for me to do it without face cam. So next episode, face cam and press conferences will return. First question from Victor. Are you interested in Donnarumma? I mean, who isn't? He's such a good keeper in this game, and you guys know we are in need of a keeper. But the thing is, he's an AC Milan player, so he might be a player very difficult to persuade to join us. But we will try, but only next season, because we can't do that now. We don't have enough funds to lure Donnarumma to us this season. So maybe next season we can sign him, but I am interested in now. This question definitely interests me. Would you be willing to bring in Ibrahimovic back to Inter? He doesn't get much playing time at Man United and he could be cheap because of his age, and it would be nice to see him retire at Inter. I'm going to try this if you guys want me to do so. He's going to be an expensive transfer because of wages, but we could get him on a pre-contract and have some fun with Ibrahimovic and make him retire here at Inter Milan. The king, the lion. Do you guys want me to sign Ibrahimovic? Go down in the comment section and let me know. Of course, Icardi will still be our first choice striker because Icardi is unreal. But Ibrahimovic coming off the bench, can you imagine the magnitude of having a player like Ibra coming off the bench? It would be brilliant. So I would love to see him here at Inter Milan. Up to you guys to decide. I want to see comments regarding this. Anyways, let's move on to the Napoli game. We now come up against the Napoli side that are coached by Sarri and are 2nd in the league. They're playing some good football, hence why they are 2nd. They've got some good players, the likes of Insigne, Mertens, so yeah, it's going to be tough defending against the likes of those two because of the pace they just have. I mean, they're so quick in this game. And besides that, this is kind of a must-win game for us considering how many points we dropped in the last episode. We've got the momentum though. We beat AC Milan. We thrashed AC Milan. So I'm looking forward to this Napoli game. I think we can get points off them. It's going to be difficult, but I think this team with the form they're in, we should be able to do so. I've gone with my strongest 11. In the previous episode, as I said, I asked you guys Brozovic or Valero, and most of you guys prefer Brozovic in that cam role, so I'm going to continue using him in there. He's just so good. The team's looking solid. Let's get into this game against Napoli. For some reason, the lineup screen didn't show up again. I think I'm just making a mistake and I'm skipping it accidentally. I'll be more careful next time, but this is the Napoli side we are coming up against. Mertens up at striker, Insigne playing down the wings. Odriozola is a good youngster. Their midfield is so good. Hamsing, Jorginho and Diawara is a good physical presence. And they've got a strong defense. Koulibaly is a tough one to get past because of that physicality. And a decent goalkeeper. They've got a strong team. No wonder they're 2nd. But to be honest, I think we've got a better team. So Let's try and get the win. Alright, we've got ourselves a free kick in a great position. It's more like a corner for us though. I'm going to put a cross in. Let's see if someone like Icardi can get their head to it. So Gelson Martins whips the ball in. Decent corner, and it's Mauro Icardi who scored. He is so good in the air, and we haven't created anything so far in this game. It's been all Napoli. They've been dominating us with the possession. We get one free kick, a cross, and it's a goal from Mauro Icardi, who's been sensational for us in this series. He scored a brace against AC Milan in what was a really big game for us, and he's done it again now against a big side like Napoli. He is the big game player we've been needing in this series, and he's been performing. 45 minutes into this game, and things are going pretty well for us. We've taken the lead, and Napoli haven't been able to create any goal scoring opportunities against us. We scored from that one aerial chance we had. Icardi is just so good in aerial duels, and he just scores almost every cross we play into him, so he's so good in this game. We made it 1-0 thanks to him, and I wouldn't mind holding on to this 1-0 result, but we've got to be careful because Napoli have got some terrific plays, so let's just see what happens in the second half. Now Gelson Martins, might be able to put a cross. Icardi controls that well, finds Perisic. Back into Mauro. Icardi should score this, and Mauro Icardi has made it 2-0. Icardi is just broken in this game. He scores from almost every chance we give him. And have a look at this build-up play. I really like that cross that Gelson Martins played into Icardi. Look at the control from Icardi. Gets it down, finds Perisic. A no-look pass from Ivan Perisic, and then Icardi, weak foot, doesn't matter, slots it home. Napoli have no clue how to defend against Icardi, and we've made it 2-0. Napoli trying to get back into this one with Lorenzo Insigne using the pace. Insigne whips that one into Mertens. He decides to jump over the ball. What was he doing there? That was such poor decision making from Mertens. I thought he was going to bang that one in, but instead, I don't know what he did there. It's the 60th minute of this game. Stamina for a few plays have gone down a bit, so I'm bringing on a few plays. Borja Valero and El Shaarawy come on for Brozovic and Perisic. And I'm also going to bring on Vecino for Kondogbia, to just give us that extra defensive strength in that CDM role. So 65 minutes on the clock. We are leading 2-0. I'm hoping we can see this game out. Oh no. Chance for Napoli. Zielinski finds Odriozola, who goes for the shot. Literally the first opportunity Napoli have had in terms of shooting opportunities. And that was a waste. Giaccherini, who's been brought on for Odriozola on the attack now, finds Mertens in a dangerous position. Mertens into Insigne. That was not a good pass, and we get the ball away with ease. Cancelo now down the wings. This could prove to be interesting. João Cancelo. Look at the pace from Cancelo. He's just too quick. Finds Borja Valero. Valero into Mauro Icardi. That is the best pass I've seen in this series so far, and Mauro Icardi puts that in. What an assist from Borja Valero, and a hat-trick for Mauro Icardi against Napoli away from home as well. Icardi is a god. He has been the best player in this series, and by far. But we've got to appreciate this assist from Borja Valero. A perfect pass into Icardi's part, and then you know what's coming. Icardi isn't missing that opportunity. He converts it, and we've made it 3-0 against Napoli. Icardi will remember this game for quite a long time. He's been sensational in this one. Icardi's collecting the match ball as this game comes to an end. I really can't believe we've smashed Napoli 3-0. I'm so glad that we're coming into that good form with this Inter Milan side. We kind of struggled in a few games in the previous episode, but now this team is gelling. The likes of Borja Valero coming off the bench, those things are working well. The first team players like Perisic, Brozovic, all are getting the job done. And we've got a goal scorer that just can't stop scoring in Mauro Icardi. So I'm super excited for the future of this Inter Milan side. Things are going really well for us. Let's have a look at the league table. Is Mauro Icardi even human? Imagine scoring a hat-trick against Napoli. Well, that's exactly what Icardi has done. And it was a brilliant hat-trick, a really nice header, and two really precise finishes. He is just a lethal finisher. He doesn't really offer that much in terms of passing, but his finishing is absolutely brilliant, and that puts us second in the league, 3 points behind Juventus. We are still playing catch up to Juventus because Juventus, they are really good in this game, and it's going to be very difficult. You guys know that's the challenge of the series, to try and dethrone Juventus from their Serie A dominance. Higuain, the likes of Higuain, Dybala probably are balling out for Juventus. I'm still hoping, I believe as well in this squad that we can actually topple Juventus from their throne because we're doing so well. But now we face Sampdoria, so let's jump right in. We now face a team that are 4th in the league. In fact, we've been coming up against some really difficult opponents lately, like AC Milan. I know Milan aren't doing that well, but still it's a Milan derby. We thrashed them. Then we did the same to Napoli, who are 2nd in the league. And now we come up against Sampdoria, so this might prove to be a difficult game. They are 4th. We know they've made good investments like Christian Benteke. And I've made a few changes to the team though. I mean, Borja Valero comes in, Candreva comes in. Shouldn't make that much of a difference because we know they're quality players. Skriniar gets himself an opportunity in this one because Murillo wasn't fully fit. So it's a strong team still. Icardi starts. We know he's our main man. Let's see what we can do in this one. Oh, first chance already for us. Borja Valero, finesse shot, but it's straight towards Viviano. Early signs looking good for us though. It's Gaston Ramirez, plays in a brilliant pass to Benteke. Oh, Cancelo did so well there. If Christian Benteke was a tad bit faster, he would have been through. Mario. Miranda's made a run forward now. Candreva waiting for the run from the fullback. Cancelo makes the run. I'm going to whip this one in. Icardi with another header. This guy is just insane. Every time I put in a cross, I'm sure it's going to go into the back of the net. Look at this from Mauro Icardi. Cancelo with an inch perfect cross. But to be fair, it wasn't really the best of crosses. And Icardi somehow positioned himself so well. And look at the header, man. There is no chance for any keeper in the world for keeping that one out. Icardi has now scored 4 goals in his last 2 games. And, well, this game is still left. I mean, he can score maybe another couple of goals and make it 6 in his last 2. Let's see what happens in this one. We've taken the lead against Sampdoria. We've got a chance from a free kick, and we know there's a certain Argentine waiting in the box for such an opportunity. Valero puts the ball in. It's Perisic this time who gets his head to it, and it's just above the crossbar. Honestly, I wanted to play that one to Icardi, but somehow Perisic positioned himself in that position. But anyways, it's still 1-0 to us. Big chance now for Sampdoria. Their first opportunity in this game. Pride finds Gaston Ramirez. That's actually some decent build-up play from Sampdoria. And they have equalised against the run of play because we were destroying them. But oh well, that's FIFA for you. 1-0 against Sampdoria. Big tackle. Borja Valero finds Mauro Icardi. Now Kondogbia. Back into Icardi. Icardi finesses this one. It's off target. That normally doesn't happen. I expected it to be on target at least. But it was a tough chance, but he was surrounded by a couple of players. Could see another chance maybe for Sampdoria. Benteke on the ball. Oh, Mario did so well there. There was a player running down that left-hand side, so Mario had to make that tackle, and he did. That's why he won Player of the Month last month. And that is the first half coming to a close. It's been a really difficult half. Sampdoria have put up a good fight. We've been the better team in my opinion. Let's hope that will show in the second half and we can pick ourselves the 3 points. I'm going to be making a few changes for this second half as well. El Shaarawy comes on for, of course, Borja Valero. And Borja Valero didn't really impress me in this game. I think he's much better as a super sub rather than being a starter. So El Shaarawy will be playing down the left-hand side. Perisic cam. Gelson Martins, I've brought him on for, of course, I think it was Candreva. I'm not really impressed with Candreva's performance as well. Let's hope Gelson can get the job done. Mario. Kondogbia. Perisic. Still Perisic. Oh, into Icardi. I think he's onside and Icardi has made it 2-1. I haven't used a better finisher in FIFA 18. Mauro Icardi is just ruthless in front of goal. Look at this again. Perisic with again a clever pass. What an assist from Ivan Perisic. And of course Mauro Icardi. His shooting is just nuts. He doesn't have the best of pace. He isn't the most strongest of players. But somehow he just seems to work. He's so clinical in front of goal. Look at the physicality from Kondogbia. Here's El Shaarawy. Oh, look at El Shaarawy. Just goes past this man like he wasn't even there. El Shaarawy on the attack. El Shaarawy gets the shots off. Big save from Viviano. Mario, Gelson Martins. Now Kondogbia. Kondogbia strikes this one. Oh, what an effort from Kondogbia. Just above the crossbar. In fact, I think it was inches wide. Good attempt though. Gaston Ramirez is through on goal. No, this is not looking good. Duvan finds Gaston Ramirez. We can't let him score. Big save from Handanovic, but what even was that for a shot there from Gaston Ramirez? He literally cost his team there with that stupid effort. But there might still be a chance for Sampdoria. Benteke again with a very tame effort. There you have it, guys. Full time and we've beaten Sampdoria 2-1. Mauro Icardi coming in clutch as well. He scored 5 goals in his last 2 games for us. And it's been against top teams. In fact, 7 goals in his last 3 games. What even is Mauro Icardi, man? He is just unreal in this game. And he's just only going to get better because he's so young as well. What a player, man. What a player. 3 points in the bag. And it's the same player that gets the job done for us, Mauro Icardi. Another brilliant brace from him. I didn't expect to enjoy using him so much because he's not the meta in FIFA. He's not the kind of player that works for you in FIFA. Because in FIFA, it's all about the pacey players like Martial, the likes of Leo Messi, the agile players, the likes of Ronaldo and all. But somehow, Mauro Icardi just can't stop scoring and I'm absolutely loving using him. Let's hope this insane run of his just continues. 7 goals in the last 3 games. Absolutely insane. We now simulate this one against Hellas Verona because they're bottom of the league and I guess it works out well as Perisic and João Mario get us the goals and hence of course we pick up 3 points against them as well. And now time to find out who wins player of the month, and I was sure it was going to be Mauro Icardi, but for some reason they gave it to Perisic. But to be fair, Perisic also has been playing really well. He's the 2nd top scorer in the Serie A and also grabbing a lot of assists as well. Can't really argue with that because Perisic is actually brilliant as well. I mean, having Icardi and Perisic in this team has helped a lot. They, in a way, have been carrying this team, although I guess that's unfair because João Mario has been doing well, Kondogbia has been doing well. I think overall, the team is just gelling so well. Icardi is our top scorer with 11 goals and Perisic has 6 goals. 4 goals were of course in pre-season, so we won't count that. Now looking at the league table, we are getting closer to Juventus. Now the gap is potentially just 1 point if we do win our game in hand. But Juventus are still unbeaten. As I said, Juventus in the Serie A, they are a driving force and it's going to take a lot of effort from us to try and dethrone them. So today's was a short episode, so I decided to fit in a squad report where we just look at the stats and attributes of our players and just see how they are doing. Before that, top scorer, Mauro Icardi with 11 goals already in the Serie A. That is absolutely insanity. And I think, you know what, let's just ask this question. How many goals do you guys think Mauro Icardi will score by the end of the season in the Serie A? You guys can vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. Do you guys think he's going to score more goals than 20? More goals than 30 maybe? Or could he reach the Messi Ronaldo stats of scoring over 40 goals? I'm talking about Ronaldo 4 or 5 years ago, not this one, because this one scores like 4 goals and is getting outscored by Paulinho of all plays. But let's move on. I don't want to get into that topic. As you guys can see on your screen, the attributes of our players, the likes of Dalbert going up in their overall by 2, which is nice to see. And the squad's doing well. I'm actually really excited for the future episodes because this team is gelling. And I think with a bit of luck, we can actually win this tournament. I think we've got the squad, win this league, I mean. We've got a squad that's capable of toppling Juventus because Juventus have to focus on the Champions League as well. So we have that advantage. Like, look at this. We've just got 3 games in the month of November and like 5 games in December. Fitness isn't going to be an issue. We can literally use our first team in every single game, which I think is going to be a massive advantage for us. But anyways, right now, you guys need to vote for your informed player of the episode. Your nominees are the same as last time. You've got, of course, Perisic, who got a couple of assists in this episode. Or I think the one who's going to win the vote by a margin, Icardi, who scored 5 in this episode itself, with a hat-trick as well against Napoli. So please vote by clicking the I button. Make sure you drop a like on this video, that would be awesome. If you aren't new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 18 content, and I will see you guys very soon for another episode.